Hello. Hey, you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. It is your host, GA, 2B's and 1Y. Welcome in. It is the New Normal Podcast, aka Still Breathing, aka the podcast made with love. Yes. Snaps. Just a little update. Your girl was under the weather last week. That's why there was no episode to be heard. But we're back and we are better. Thank the Lord. No, seriously. But today we are talking about resting, taking time, setting out time for you to recognize your accomplishments, recognize your process and your progress, and let's stop comparing ourselves. Let's acknowledge our own path, our own journey, our own destination, and hopefully this episode will help you out today. And hopefully you guys are doing good. You're doing great, and we will be posting an episode tonight and then an episode tomorrow. So just be on the lookout for that. If you have any topics that you want me to talk about, don't be afraid to let your girl know. I can't sing, so please don't get at me in the comments or in the DMs. Like, don't come for me, cause I won't come for you. All right. Without further ado, let's get into this episode. Hi, you guys. Welcome back. It's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you. Right back. What is up, you guys? It is your host, GA, 2B's and 1Y, and welcome back to the New Normal Podcast, aka Still Breathing, aka the podcast made with love. Hey, we back. It's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you. We are back. I can't sing, so don't at me. But on a serious tip, how are you doing? I hope everybody's doing good. If you're not doing good, then I hope you get well soon. I hope you feel better soon. Okay. So, you guys, I know I missed last Friday. I know. Please don't hurt me. But your girl wasn't feeling well, and I was just like, I'm sorry, you guys, but I can't record. I don't feel well, and it's not gonna be good if I record sick. So I didn't record. Anyways, but we are back. This episode probably gonna be short because that's the plan for last week, to have a short episode. So this episode probably gonna be short, but the episode that I am posting for this week, which will be tomorrow, which is Saturday, it will be long, or somewhat long. So there you go. You'll have a somewhat long, good listen. But this one will be short because last week was supposed to be short. But today's topic is what is today's topic, y'all? Y'all don't know. Today's topic is resting. Taking time to rest. I know it sounds so easy, but You out here getting it, you grinding, you know what I'm saying, hustling, to all my hustlers. But when you out here doing what you gotta do, and not even like necessarily doing what you gotta do, just going with the flow of life, it's just sometimes you just get wrapped up and you forget to rest. And when I mean about rest, I mean, of course, like, you may go to sleep at night or go to sleep at some points of the day. But what I mean is taking some time out and acknowledging where you were to where you are now. Acknowledge your process and your progress. Acknowledging your work ethic, just, what I'm saying, like, just taking a step back and just looking at your overall life, and it's just like, yeah, I am doing okay, because like sometimes with life going on, you just be like, dang, I don't really even know if like I'm doing good right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I should be at this place, but really you at the place where you should be at. Like, the place that you are at now is where you're meant to be, period. No ifs and buts about it. And so we gotta stop comparing our hustle to everybody else's hustle. We gotta stop comparing our progress to everybody else's progress and just look at ours. That's why resting, taking some time off, and looking at your progress rather than looking at somebody else's progress will help you grow, because now you're stepping back and looking at what you did well, what you didn't do so well, and then that's gonna help you make your next move. Also with resting is like, it's basically kind of a form of self-care. Like, sometimes we just get wrapped up in life, and then like your body gets tired, your mind gets tired, because you're thinking about this thing and that thing, and how you gonna make this work, how you gonna pay this bill, how you gonna pay that bill, and life can just get so overwhelming. So like, just take a step back and rest. Like, do meditation, exercise, prayer if that's your thing. Go hang out with friends if that's your form of self-care. Go paint, go draw, play instrument, sing, whatever your hobby is, go do that, so you can take your mind off of the problems that you're having or the hard circumstances that you're having right now, and just take a moment out for you. Look at the beauty of life. Like, yes, this is a hectic time for me, but it's also a time of growing, a time of learning. So just ask for guidance and help and joy, and go have fun. You're young, you got the energy, go have some fun. My biggest thing right now is lately, that's, I think, another reason why I didn't feel good last week is because I've been working so hard, and I've been trying to get content out for you guys, and also doing other things behind the scenes for other reasons and for other things and for other people. But and then on top of that, we had a big weather change, out here in Georgia. The weather be on some other stuff, man. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. If your state or wherever you at got bipolar weather, I feel your pain. Like, my immune system is not made for bipolar weather at all. So that plus work, body was like, nope. Went to work one day and completely was just like messing up the whole day. Like, the whole day was just messed up. But I was just like, you know what, go home, don't come to work tomorrow or the next day. Stay, yourself at home, get some rest, go to sleep. That was another thing, like me actually getting 8 hours of sleep rather than like 2 or 3 or 30 minutes. Like actually getting some rest. And that was another thing. And then actually meditating and focusing on me rather than focusing on everybody else or focusing on work. That was another thing. And then my mental state was just overwhelming because I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this and how I'm gonna do that and how I'm gonna pay for this, how I'm gonna pay for that. So it's just like I said, you know, we get wrapped up in life and things get out of hand, and not necessarily out of hand, but like we just overwhelm ourselves, complicate situations when we really don't have to. Just take time, rest, think about it, meditate on it, and come back. I think that's the biggest advice that I can give for this topic. I'm trying to think anything else that I have to say for this topic. So with resting, like I said, all the things that I listed, like your hobbies and stuff like that, meditation, exercise, prayer, if that's your choice, manifestations, if that's your choice. Start setting times. Like at this time, like just like you take time to procrastinate, you take time to go hang out with your friends, you take time to go do this and this and that. Take time for you and set that time. So for instance, one day I'm gonna do 12 to 1 and whatever in that time. And it don't have to be an hour, it could just be 30 minutes if you want. But I'm gonna do 12 to 1 for an example. And I can paint, I can read, I can draw, I can speak words of affirmation, I can pray if I want, I can journal if I want, I can exercise, do yoga, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do, listen to music that calms your mind, makes you feel content and joyful, you know, all those type of things. And just set a time, like take time out to rest, take time out to just sit and actually live in the moment. Like, okay, this is what I'm going through, this is what I'm doing that, okay. And you don't have to come up with a solution right then and there. Just acknowledge what you're going through in that moment, in that time. And I think I have trouble with that the most is because one, you're young. I'm young. You're probably young too, I don't know. Even if you're not young, you're young, okay? Shout out to all the young people. But since I am young, I tend to have this idea of having everything figured out, and it's just like, gee, you're just 20 years old. Calm down. You got your whole life ahead of you. You have much more to be concerned about, much more that's gonna seem overwhelming. And it's just like, calm down, you're gonna be fine. Just take some time, realize your situation, acknowledge it, and then when you're ready, come up with a solution. And I think I constantly have to tell myself that, because, you know, with comparisons in this generation is very I often say healthy, but I don't even know what that is. I say it's very it's become the new norm. Hence podcast. But anyways, it's become the new norm to be compared to somebody else or comparing yourself to someone else. So I think that's why I tend to like, oh, I should be doing this, I should be doing that, I should have already done this, I should have already did that, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, what's meant for you is for you, and what's meant for someone else is meant for someone else. And on top of that is like, everybody got their own journeys, everybody got their own path. So this person might be doing this and you might feel like you should be doing that, but really whatever you're doing currently is what you should be doing, because that is your path, that is your journey, period. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. So I hope today you start taking risks, you start doing something that helps you acknowledge your process and your progress. I hope that you use these tips and advice in this podcast, in this episode, to take a rest, take a breather. It is okay. Whatever you're going through is just temporarily, it's not permanent. So know that I love you guys. And without further ado, I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you guys do something for yourself. I hope you guys take that time out to rest. Okay? And without further ado, love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.